So I think hear you talking about continuous development, iterations, trying
Right.
things out with the customers, a sort of lean methodology. Do you remember a pivot in the early days? Do you remember something that you thought was one way and you learned it another way and the business reacted accordingly?
We had like our community forum. So Red Flag Deals today is known as Canada's largest bargain shopping community, and that's really what helped accelerate and grow our traffic. But we actually tried running a community before it actually took off, and we launched our forums feature probably less than a year in. But we just did not have enough traffic to sustain it. So we had to par the whole thing back, and we had to focus on our traditional editorial efforts until we got to a certain level, and the discussion almost was naturally generating within itself before we tried the forums again. So I think that one is a little bit more about timing. If you look at some of the other projects that we did, PriceCanada.com being one of them, for instance, we were looking at trying to do what was already done in the US at that time, comparison shopping for computers and electronics, where you could see what's the best price for that video card or video game or DVD that you wanted to buy. And it was a very successful model in the US that we tried to bring up to Canada. But over time, we at best ran it as basically a break-even proposition. The challenge being there wasn't enough mass in the market, not enough retailers selling those particular products to make the comparisons that useful to the consumers. So that was always a product that we tried to tweak in a couple of different ways, but we never got it to the point where it was a huge success. We got it to the point where it was a break-even proposition.